And hello there, everybody. How are things going today? Megan, you gotta say stuff, Megan. You don't need to be quiet through the whole thing, Megan.
I mean, I wasn't. I just waited for you to start. Hi, everybody.
Okay, well, thank you. Excellent. Alright, so Ghost Trick, back at it once again. I'm excited as always. Whoops.
Yeah.
Messed up my thing. Messed up my thing, but we're good. Alright, yeah, so Ghost Trick. Awesome game. Glad to get back to playing it. And today, Megan has promised me she will be good and not spoil even minor things. Because we do not want spoilers, Megan. We do not want you desecrating the channel with spoilers for Vidya.
That was not the intention.
So yeah, everything should be good now. Let's get back into Ghost Trick. Hey, Claus, welcome back to stream. How you doing today, friendo? And hey, Tad, welcome back to stream. How you doing today as well, friendo? Hey, Frag. Hey, Megan. Hello, Frag. First time I'm in this earlier stream. Oh, hell yeah. Well, I'm glad you could both show up. Also, we got an immediate hydrate. Good thing I filled up my bottle just like before, we started. I usually always do, right? But, sometimes I let the water just kind of stay in there through the day. It's not bad, I promise.
Oh.
Also, hello, Megan. Hey, there we go. Have ourselves a good sip. Also, hopefully no one can hear my mini fan in the background. I don't think so. I don't think it's being picked up. It's not, because I just saw my audio literally go to the bottom, so I know it's not being picked up at all. So we're perfectly good. Which means I can be cool and not dying of heat. It's not really that hot today, but in the room I'm in, it's pretty warm. Probably because, once again, I have a light up there, 2 monitors, a computer.
Yeah, but I mean, it has been pretty warm lately.
Plus, various things plugged in. So it has been warm, and I don't think the heat's left this room yet. So in order to not die, I'm wearing a nice thin shirt and also have a fan just kind of going off to the side. So it should be good. Now let's begin Ghost Trick. Let's get back to it. So we're at chapter 10, 11:41 p.m. Aside from this time frame, yes. Now that my assignment to stop the execution had ended in such an unsatisfactory way, I decided to go see Lynn at the Justice Minister's office. Detective Jowd's story about this other murder weighs on me heavily. Should I tell Lynn about it? I just don't know. I'm here, though. Oh. Alright. This time, Lynn isn't dead. Shocker. But the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet. Give it a few minutes. It'll happen. Trick time! Alright, so that's me. I'm into phone. I'm glad Lynn isn't dead. But what in the world is she doing? And then again, do I really want to know? So I'm gonna do something I think I kind of forgot to do last time, and that is go probably literally everywhere to see if anything's changed. So give me just 1 sec. I have business to take care of. I don't think I did. I remember thinking, oh shit, I didn't do that before a chapter switch. So, but it's a new chapter anyway. It's a brand new chapter. Look at that, we got Ray. We got Ray talking to us. She looks like she's being lewd. Perhaps. Also, our doggo, I don't know, I assume we'll see Doggo again eventually. What's his name again? Shit, what was the doggo's? Missile. Yes, Missile, that's it. Perfect. Best doggo.
He's on a mission for his mistress, okay?
That is true, he is on a mission for his mistress. I'm sure we'll see him soon. Hey, River, welcome back to stream. How you doing today? How was your stream? I know you did a thing with Chaos earlier.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, alright. When you say I heard you did a thing with Chaos, that, it says a lot right there, right? Are you alright? You don't look very well. I ran into another dead body, and it didn't even faze me. It didn't shock you? Nope, not a bit. All of these deaths you come across, you should be able to learn something from each one. Yeah, I guess. Such as, let's see, the importance of life, for example. I don't think that's quite it somehow. Well, I guess I better be getting back there. You know, just stopping by, saying hi, yeah, before we leave. And go to... Well, we can't go here, as you've already found. The line doesn't seem to be working. Lynn's apartment. I know this isn't gonna be working, but I'm gonna check it anyway, because you never know. Maybe it'll come back eventually. We'll see if we're getting more lewd fanfiction from this one lady here as well.
Oh, probably.
We're on a mission from God. The Blues Brothers. Yep, that missile is indeed. Let's see, River says, I'm good. The stream with Chaos is fun. That's awesome. Glad to hear that. Did you guys play more Genshin? I think I saw you guys played more Genshin, right?
That's another game that we need to try one of these days.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just hard when we don't have time.
So that's where Lynn is. Yeah, I know, right? That's the problem, Megan. That's the problem. It's like, where does the time go? You know, where does the time go? I ask myself that every single day. It's okay, soon. Soon. Like I said before on stream, I'm pretty sure once Megan moves, her and I'll have more time to do things like stream like this together, hopefully.
Yes, hopefully.
So then that means pumping out Ghost Trick on the daily, right?
Yeah, which should be happening soon. I was working on packing today.
Alright. Also, my special modified DS controller doesn't seem to be working, but that's probably because I turned it on after, you know, after I started my modified DS. So, you know. So I'm gonna go without the D-pad for a bit, but that's okay. I kind of forgot about it last stream anyway.
Yeah, I think you only used it when they brought it up again.
Yeah, I think that is exactly what happened, so you'll probably see me do this a lot more. Okay, so I don't see anything going on. Yeah, we did. Oh, it's awesome. See, I definitely need to play some Genshin. It is just hard. See, here's the thing, though. Like, I want to play Genshin, but I also feel like I don't know if I could, right? It just feels like it'd be another time sink, which is kind of a problem. For me right now, anyway, because I have so much to play, dude. Like, even Pokemon Unite. Like, I actually would love to get a Pokemon Unite stream going sometime, because I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah, I think it'd be different and fun. But yeah, it is kind of another time sink, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's like, too many games out of... Like, I've been getting emails from Steam. He's still doing the dance, nice. Yeah. Saying, like, oh... You know, this a Steam game that you wishlisted has been released, and I'm like, damn it, I haven't even gotten through like the last 10 yet. You know, last 20, etc.
Yeah.
You know, it's like so many. Too many games, not enough time.
Forever says Genshin is one of those games you play a little bit each day. I mean, that's true, but a problem is that you do that with enough games. Like, we play a little bit of Unite each day usually. We'll go and watch something for a couple hours usually, and it's just like by the time you do all that, you don't have time. Like, I haven't even been able to do most of my Final Fantasy stuff. I mean,
that is true. I still have a lot of Final Fantasy left to do. I haven't really had much time to do that, unfortunately, because the Battle Pass for Legends of Runeterra is starting to run low, and I haven't finished it yet.
Yeah,
so I haven't had time to even do Final Fantasy yet, which is something I want to and need to do. Hell, it's the reason I took a little bit of time away from streaming for a little bit, right? Because I was gonna do more of that, and I did do more of that, but then Runeterra's like, have a battle pass, and I'm like, well shit, I need to do this, and then that took up my time.
Well, yeah, you've been doing that, and then we've been going through the League of Legends event because we're reading the visual novel and laughing at it, and it's just like, that's been rather time consuming too.
Yeah, it's all been really time consuming. It's been a very time consuming like month, honestly. And then when I'm not doing things, I'm usually... But when I wasn't dying from the heat, well, Megan and I were talking about because she had like a week off. And we also, when I had time, I would like render some things for YouTube, which are gonna be going up with streams and stuff. By the way, if anyone hasn't played through Pokemon Unite yet, it's a really good game. I like Pokemon Unite. Pokemon Unite's fun.
It is fun.
It's fun and chill. I'm sure it'll be less chill when people are like, well, but people can't talk in game anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. But I was gonna say it might be less fun when people are like, okay, well, no, you don't take that Pokemon here. It's more efficient to put it in this other lane. It's like, no, fuck it. I'll take Machamp wherever I want. Damn it. You know, I don't care. You know, like that's the thing. Or like, oh, you should be using these items. Well, I mean, there probably are. Well, there are items that are better. I will say that. But yeah, in terms of at least where things go in lane, that I hope never gets like a fully defined meta. I hope that stays purely as it is now, where things can pretty much go anywhere and be fine, right? I don't think that'll ever change, because it's still a kid's casual game, and I think it'll just be too complicated if people are like, no, this one has to go here. This one's more efficient here.
Yeah,
you know?
I guess it will depend, because like obviously I've been noticing a bit more as we climb up in ranked, because we're currently both sitting at Great League. I'm getting close to Expert. He's a little bit behind me because I think I played one game by myself.
You probably played one or two ranked games by yourself, yeah, from what I remember.
Yeah, but we're getting close to Expert, which is basically the equivalent of Gold, and it does seem like people are developing a bit more of a strategy and meta as we go up.
Yeah, a little bit, but I don't really think it's something that will properly be defined. I think it'll probably stay as is, which is good. I like that. I prefer that, in fact.
Yeah, honestly, it probably won't change much unless you get up to like Veteran and Masters, like really high up there.
Let's see, River says, I've been mostly doing Genshin stuff with some stuff on FF14. That's understandable, right? Kind of like me and Runeterra. I've been mostly doing Runeterra stuff with a little bit, quote on little bit, FF14.
Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of FF14 on my days off. Mostly just like leveling up characters and working on my roulettes and stuff.
Yeah.
Trying to finish my relic weapon for the resistance, and it's kind of a pain.
Nothing here. Same as before. I guess I don't need to come back here anymore. Well, fuck you. I'm coming back every single chapter. Unless I ever feel the urge to see this moon again.
That's a pretty cool moon.
It is a cool moon. Check that out. That's a cool moon. Alright. So let's trick this phone and let's actually go where we need to go. Which I believe is here. But yeah, Pokemon Unite is fun. Everybody play it. It's really good. Even if you're... Oh, I saw a thing there! There seems to be a dead man. Yes, there is. Alright, well, before we go to the dead man, let's talk with Lynn and see how she killed him.
Eek!
What kind of greeting is that? I mean, I know I'm a ghost and everything, but...
Well, and how did it go? Was Detective Jode still alive?
He's already been executed. By the time I got there... Oh wait, he'd already been executed by the time I got there. I did manage to save him, but...
You did? Oh, I'm so glad. Wait a minute. Did you say but?
Yeah, about that. I told Lynn about my adventure at the prison. About that other murder, though. I couldn't bring myself to tell her.
Inspector Cabanella arrested Detective Jode? I can't believe it.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I can't believe that wherever I go, somebody's always dead. Either you or someone else.
Sorry about that.
So who's that lying on the floor there?
Oh, you noticed him? Did you? That's the Justice Minister.
Oh, you noticed him. Did you?
Shut up. The man who signed the order to carry out Detective Jode's execution. He was already dead when I got here.
Shouldn't you have called for help in that case?
I guess so. But I'm wanted, remember? For murder? I was hoping we could save him without me getting caught.
We, eh? Oh boy. Alright, well, let's go ahead and talk to him. Or talk to his spirit, at least. Ellipses. Hey, can you hear me? Ellipses. He's dead, but he still seems to be unconscious.
Could you rescue him now? Instead of talking to him, I bet it'll be faster just to see for yourself what really happened.
Yeah, I bet you're right. Back we go then. to 4 minutes before his death. Rewind time. Yeah, I'm curious to see how he died.
Trick time.
I didn't say that. I'm sorry. Well, good job, Megan.
I mean, it'll say it in a minute, but you know.
All right, you can't do it like before it happens, Megan.
I'm being enthusiastic, okay?
Emma. Oh, excuse me. What? Look at his hair sticking up. Alright.
Yeah, he's stressed out. Okay, leave him alone.
I'll do as you say. This is terrible. Ellipses. Okay. Why doesn't she answer? Man, look at him go, dude.
Nice job.
Thanks. Yeah. So, okay, well, how do I prevent this? Do I make him take his medication or something? Medicine. Okay, so I need to somehow get that back to him, I guess. Water. Alright, so there's a few things I feel we could do here. Such a foolish man. Oh, you woke up? He's a contradiction. Contradiction? The more we search for the truth, the further into a dilemma we fall. The world of men is steeped in contradictions. If we choose this, we can't have that. If a man tries to have his medicine bottle and water pitcher too, he loses both. Oh, I don't know. To me, it looks like he could have had both of those things just now. That's what I was gonna say. He didn't know the truth about the world. That's why he died. Such a foolish man. Or maybe I should say pathetic man. That's the more fitting word. Ah, I don't think this guy gets it yet. That the foolish and pathetic man is him. Is that what they call a contradiction? By the way, what's your name? Ellipses. Just call me a seeker of truth. Sidestepped that one, didn't he?
I will say this puzzle is my favorite in the game.
Okay, intriguing. Trick time! You missed it, Megan. You had your chance. No need to think too hard about this one. All I have to do is get his medicine to him. Pretty simple. There's one more thing that concerns me. What was that telephone call the Justice Minister got all about? It was right after that his health took an instant downturn. Tisk. I've never seen such a foolish, pathetic, and strange man. I think you'd better stop there. Alright, so yeah, we definitely want to listen to the phone call. I don't really care about, like, saving him for the moment. This is more important. Emma. Oh, excuse me. Oh, wait a minute. I remember this person.
Yes, the foreigner.
Forgive me. Oh, wait, no, that's you. Because it's a woman, that's right. I forget you're doing all female voices.
Forgive me for calling so late, Mr. Minister.
Well, if she's a foreigner, man, you gotta give her an accent.
I don't know how to do accents.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Who is this? How did you get this number?
We have your daughter.
See, partly why I'm just saying, okay, that's fair, is because I know Megan will probably do something really nasty that might get this channel in trouble. We don't want to do that.
What? No.
I'm not saying you do it on purpose, Megan. It's just you don't normally do accents, right?
Yeah.
Who is this? It's Emily, right?
Yeah, Emily.
Yeah. Emily's tutor?
Would a tutor call you at this hour?
Maybe. Ellipses. No.
I'll say it one more time. We have your daughter.
Mrs. gonna save her, dude. My daughter. Is she alright? Tell me she's alright.
Hear for yourself. Papa, help! I'm gonna be killed!
Why is the candle talking like that?
I don't know.
What do you want? What are your demands? I never heard
believe-
any of this when I wasn't inside the phone.
I mean, that's true. I believe we've already made our demand known the other day.
Oh. So it was you.
And have you complied? Has the execution been carried out?
I didn't do it because of your demand. I did it because that's my job.
Yes. Yes, of course.
They should be contacting me any minute now with the confirmation. There's no need for this kidnapping.
We're very thorough. You'd do well to remember that.
Ah!
And of course it goes without saying, we're watching you. If this information leaves that room, you'll never see your daughter again. I trust you to understand that. I trust you understand that.
Don't tell the police. Is that it?
Exactly.
Yeah, Megan, I will say you're not going as high up on the audio as it was since you've been reading this. I don't know if you're doing that on purpose or not. That's okay, Megan. You're allowed to be a little louder, Megan, if you want. It's perfectly fine. Don't worry. I have it mixed so that you won't peek, or at least you shouldn't peek.
Well, unless I scream or something.
I mean, potentially, yes.
All you have to do is your job.
Okay, it went up a bit higher, but I think it's because you're trying, like, harder now. You don't need to, Megan. Talk the way you normally do. It's fine. Alright. I'll do as you say. I'll make sure the execution is carried out tonight. You have my word.
Come on, you're giving me mixed signals, Matt.
Megan is perfectly fine. It's looking pretty. I feel like we should go there. I don't think we can really help him there. I think we need to maybe make his daughter, like, save her somehow. Maybe save the candle that she's become a part of. Either way, I want to go here regardless. I feel like we can get more done. Plus, I got a new area.
A new area you can visit.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Apparently, the police in this country aren't so easily fooled. I had no idea of tonight's deal that had leaked.
Okay, you completely read that wrong, mate, I think. I had no idea of tonight's deal had leaked.
I had no idea word of tonight's deal had leaked. There.
You're doing so well, Megan, until that happened.
I know.
It's okay.
Papa, help! I'm gonna be killed! It's a recording, isn't it?
Yeah,
I hate you, Mama.
definitely.
Luckily, I managed to arrange it so that the Justice Minister could hear her voice. But what's taking the goods so long to arrive? I'm getting concerned. We're starting to get concerned.
See, I figured there's something up with that. It's like, no way could a candle speak like that, and we definitely couldn't see the kid, right?
I was gonna say, the first time I heard it, I figured she was just, like, screaming across the room, but...
Trick time. Okay, so... I can't use the phone right now. Okay, I meant to ghost. I can't use the phone right now. Like I said, all women are like traps. Well, that's a really interesting phrase to say in today's world, I will say.
It's 10 years ago, Matt.
That and this are hardly related. But in the past, I can only use the line when the phone is being used to make a call. Yeah, I know, I forgot. I hit the wrong thing. Come on. Come on. Okay, so I can't seem to go anywhere here yet. Let's see. Will anything happen? Or are you just gonna tell me to leave? Uh-oh. This woman doesn't show any signs of moving from this spot. Thanks, game, for letting me know about the one question I had. And I can't use the telephone line either. It looks like I fell into a trap. All women are like traps. Some are sweet traps, others are bitter. Don't you understand that? Okay. Anyway, I think I'd better rethink things here. Yeah. It's probably a good thing to do. Okay, that was a good line though. Let's see. That line is very different if you want to use today's context with that. Very, very different. Alright, so... Alright, so we'll do... I mean, I have to go to the phone. I don't think I can go on anything else. So, let's like go through this. We'll just like speed through dialogue. Rapid clicks. And by clicks, I mean presses of my taps, yes. Rapid taps. Rapid taps on my modified DS system. I promise, Nintendo, I am a good boy. Alright, leave me alone.
So you should be appealing to Capcom.
I mean, true. I mean, really, appealing to both is probably the way to go. Hey, Bass Backwards, welcome back to the stream. Yeah, how you doing today, friendo? You haven't really missed too much. We started up chapter 10, and we're now going through the Justice Minister's death thing. I went over to the line once, so I had to restart, and that's basically where you came in. Now, don't be sorry at all, my dude. To be fair, I'm sorry that the stream got kind of just dropped out there, right? So I more apologize for that. But I figured you'd be here, and if you weren't, well, I'd feel bad, but I don't think you'd necessarily mind. But if you did, I apologize. I'm sorry. But I'm glad you're here anyway.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Alright, so we need to get him his pill bottle. Or his water. Or both. A kidnapping, eh? Once again, I'm not sure I know what the word means. But it's apparently the cause of the minister's attack. Such a useless man. Also, all women are traps, apparently.
Yes.
Huh? A useless man caught up in a useless case. Why doesn't he understand that? Anyway, we only have 4 minutes here. See, I like how he's just like, anyway. You know, like, I feel like that's just what you would do if someone were doing that, right? It's like, what a useless man. Caught up in useless traps and cases and issues. You just be like, yeah, okay, anyway, we need to do this, right? So we only have 4 minutes here. I'd better do something about that medicine. So we either need to stop it from rolling, or we need to do something else. I have to call my wife. I have to see if it's true. Maybe they called the wrong person. This minister doesn't accept the truth easily. He's morally bankrupt. Okay, now you're taking it too far. His wife won't answer for some reason. A wife who doesn't answer her phone. I think I know who that is. A morally bankrupt man deserves a morally bankrupt wife. Why doesn't that man understand that? Now I'm sorry I ever brought this guy along. I know, right?
Yeah, I know. It's just funny. Like, out of all the families in this country, it just so happens to be the one lady.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, out of everybody that we could be interacting with. If only he could at least drink some of this water. Too bad he knocks his pitcher to the floor at the end of his 4 minutes. Such a stupid man. Huh? Once water is spilled, there's no getting it back. And knowing this full well, why do people still spill water pitchers? I don't know. Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it?
Yes.
I can flap the flag. That is true.
Bass Awkward says, I just love how this deadly experience is giving the minister time to self-reflect.
I know, it's pretty great, honestly.
It is pretty good.
So this medicine stops the minister's attacks, eh? If I could, I'd spill them onto his desk right now. But unfortunately, I can't even open the cap. What a shabby excuse for a man. Huh? He wears his important-looking uniform and sits working at his stately desk. What does he have inside? Nothing. A miserable, shabby excuse for a man. I think you've already said quite enough. Alright, so I have... I mean, the only thing I can do is flap this. That won't get me up there. I can't... This is... Okay, well, the only thing I can think of now is I need to wait for him to knock the pill bottle and be on it. But I don't know what that would do for me, is the thing. But I also don't know what flapping a flag would do for me. Yeah, 'cause it won't get me to the fan. I'm thinking I need to be on the pill bottle? Or I need to be on the pitcher. See, this is interesting because there's not too much to do right away. He does flounder about for a while. And there are things over here, actually. Alright, well, he's doing a flip out. I am on the pill bottle, right? I am, yeah. So we gotta watch a man suffer for a little bit, and then maybe we can, like, do something.
Woozy Tiger says, Lynn is more lively when she is dead, and the minister is more calm when he's dead.
Hey Woozy, welcome back to stream. How you doing today, friendo? Lynn is more, yeah, you just read that. Sorry, Megan.
That's okay. That's pretty funny, though.
That is very funny. That is also true. Uh-oh, here it comes. His worry and anxiety have reached their peak. Such a disgraceful man. Huh? If one lives his life in fits, he's bound to be plagued by fits. It's so simple. Why doesn't he understand? But there wasn't a chance to rescue him before now. It's not over yet, though. I can't give up now. If I flap the flag in his face while he has a fit, will that do anything? Probably not.
That's just rude.
Oh, okay, so he won't knock the pill bottle until he's about to die. This is an interesting one. Okay, well, he's definitely about to die, so I think I missed my chance. Huh. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I can't go over there. I do need to go onto the phone, so he does have to take the call. I don't know though, I did just go straight onto the flag, so...
Yeah, as long as you're not on the phone, you don't have to listen to the call again.
Interesting. Well, that's definitely a lot less time than they gave me before. Maybe I was busy listening to Plague too much.
No, I think it's more just because you listened to the phone call.
Maybe. Well, he's definitely reaching for the... Well, no, but he's just like... Oh, no, wait. Well, it got flung that time. It got flung that time. It didn't get flung for me before. Or maybe I didn't wait long enough.
I don't think you waited long enough.
Maybe not. I could have sworn I had it down to 1 before, though. That's interesting. Okay, we'll get it. We'll get it. This is a toughie. This feels like a toughie. Okay, we're just gonna chill on the pill bottle. So I'm pretty sure that's what we need to do. He just didn't seem to do it last time. So I'm just gonna chill here for a bit. Tap on my screen in various spots until he does the thing that I want him to do. Except for that, because I don't wanna listen to that anymore.
Yeah, if you've already read the dialogue boxes, it does slow things down to read them again.
Okay, so it's over here now. So I can swing the sword, raise the arm. I can do those things. I feel like maybe they both need to be done. I don't know. We'll raise this. Maybe. Wait a minute. What's this? Can undo the frame hanger. Man, there's actually a lot to do now. I don't think turning this will help me. I don't think rocking that might help me. We'll undo this. Wait a minute, I have a new piece of dialogue while this man dies. I just have to get this medicine to the mystery. I'm trying! But, there are only a few seconds left. It isn't enough time. It might be. Such a short-sighted man. Huh? Happiness escapes us just as we are about to pull it in. We have to grab it while we can. Not only happiness, but dreams, love, and hope, too. Clearly, someone here is overly naive. Anyway, there isn't enough time to do anything in this state. I think I'd better rethink this from the beginning. If he could just get some of that water, he might feel a little better. Did he just say something constructive? Okay, so we need to probably do the water. But I'm gonna do other things first. Like this. I see. So I can put that melon under that. Interesting. Okay, well, I assume this is stuff for later, which certainly works well for me. You know, it'd be sick if, like, I could get that to swing and knock the pills, like, as they're flying in midair, like, back to him. That'd be really sick. I know that's not how what you're supposed to do, but that'd be badass. Okay, well, the game's telling me I don't have enough time, so we're gonna assume I don't. Maybe I flap the flag when he does spill the water, and maybe that puts the water back on the table? That's the only other thing I can think of. But I don't think that's very plausible. Okay, so we're not gonna go flying on the pill bottle this time. As cool as that would be to do, we're gonna see what we can do here. And we're gonna flap the flag, because that's the only thing I can really think to do. Yeah, okay, it is. Okay, it is flap the flag. Alright. I knew the flag had something to do with it. But I don't know, it doesn't seem feasible that the flag would keep the water, but I guess it is a thick flag.
Yeah.
There. That should help. At least now he's had some water. That is true. Frag is currently chill pills. He's still breathing, apparently. But he looks far from recovered, unfortunately. Such a wishy-washy man. Huh? He can't make up his mind whether to live or die. That's how he lives his life. Jeez. Alright. Okay. At least now I bought some time to get his medicine to him. Alright, cool. We got fate changed. So, we've changed the man's fate. But what do we do from here? Because it's not really... Let's just need to wait and see what happens. He breathes. The minister's fate has changed. But the situation still seems the same. I can't move anywhere now. Did I miss something? I think I saw a path just for a second while the minister was drinking the water. Maybe I should start over from the beginning. I like, oh, it wants me on the fan, and he drinks it, and does that lift me high? Man, so I had like a second to see that. That's interesting. Now we're gonna try this. We're gonna see what happens here. He didn't drink the water though, or he already drank the water. Wait a minute, did the game lie to me? I think it might have.
Yeah, you might have to go to the very beginning.
That's interesting. Oh, thank you, Megan.
That's not very good design, honestly.
I mean, it's different. It is different. I will say that. Okay, so we gotta be super quick. This is a fun one, though. I like this one.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's why I like this puzzle so much. There's a lot of stuff to it.
So like, you can't watch a man drink his water. You gotta watch him have a heart attack. Flap the flag, have him drink his water, immediately notice where to go. Do it. Meanwhile, you have this countdown, but you can't flap the flag until it reaches 0. And then he survives. Wait a minute, wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Flap! Okay, now we go into the water. Okay, he's lifting me. That's not enough. Is that enough? It is. Okay, we're gonna make the spin harder and okay, I can't do that. Yeah, I gotta see him drink his water now. Okay.
Well, there you go. You're allowed to watch the man drink his water.
Alright, this is good. There. That should help. At least now he's had some water. Okay, so we've read this. Yeah, we've read him being a wishy-washy man. Alright, so now using the fan. Ah, I see. Okay, but do I need to pick which one now? See, this is the thing. Now the game has me, like, analyzing pieces of paper. Like, will this one take me where I want? Okay, I guess they both will.
I don't think it matters.
Okay, so now we're into pills. So now from here, you get spotlighted. Nice.
Apparently.
Okay, time for the next step. How about this now, about this medicine bottle. If the minister is going to make a full recovery, I have to deliver this thing to him. But how is a ghost with no hands or feet supposed to do that? So he says, were you in the fan? I was not at the time, no. I guess I'll just have to use my head instead.
Woozy Tiger says, this game goes easy on you by placing you in the fan after the fate changes. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, so like... Oh, so when you select, like, the fate change, it puts you in the fan? Oh, that's kind of neat. I mean, I did it the cool way, though. I'm a bit more satisfied with that. Okay, so let's see here. So I have a couple things I can do now. Both of them involve this arm, or the arms being raised, if I had to guess. But do I put the globe, do I put... See, this is the weird thing. I feel like I need both globes, maybe, but I might just need this. I'm kind of intrigued. See, this is what I like about this game, too, right? I probably said this before. But I like how the game's like, you're probably gonna fail your first few attempts at pretty much anything you do. So just, like, play around and experience failure, but then be happy that you failed, you know? Okay, so I don't know what that did, or what that could do. It's a pretty light frame for its size. There sure are a lot of things that can fall down in this room. He's a fallen man. Huh? He deserves to have everything come tumbling down on his head. I don't know about fallen man, but you talk about him like he's your fall guy. Good game. I guess the key here is what order the objects are dropped in. Yeah, that is the key, actually, because we have a globe and we have... I still don't know what this is. I guess it's a melon of some kind. To me, it's a melon. I'm calling it a melon. Okay, so let's just see, like, what else happens. I feel like I failed. But I want to see, like, what the globe does. Because I know I can stick the melon on the sword. What can I do with the globe? So if I turn this... and then I spin you, what do you do? I see. Okay, there may be a bit of an idea going. This urn is pretty light. Once an urn is dropped, there's no getting it back. I guess I'd better think carefully about what I drop and when.
I love how it drops from probably like 6 to 8 feet high and it doesn't break.
I know, right? So what kind of urn is that? Okay, so the globe is now stuck here.
I didn't realize you could continually move it like that after you drop it. I've never tried that before.
Very interesting, very interesting. This is gonna be, yeah, this is gonna be a good one. Okay, I think I have an idea. It saves where you are for fate changes, assuming you aren't in an illegal spot. This part, wait, hold on, let me actually do this so I'm not wasting potential time. This part of the puzzle is going to be fun to watch. Oh, dude. I think it should, oh, well, okay, that says a couple things to me, I'm not gonna lie. All of which good. This should be really interesting. Okay, so an idea's been hatched, so. Alright, okay, we know about the pill bottle. We know about the pill bottle. And we know about the, I don't know what he says about himself. Oh, he didn't say anything. Trick time.
By the way, Matt, just so you know, my lights have been flickering since the thunder outside, so if I lose power, that'll be why.
Okay. That's understandable. It has been thunderstorming quite a lot here over the past like couple days. Okay, so I want to undo this side first. Does something need to be down? I guess it does.
Katamari. Yeah, kind of looks like a Katamari.
It does kind of actually, yeah. Man, I haven't played Katamari in ages. I kind of miss it. Okay, we're gonna do what we did last time. We're gonna turn this. And then we're gonna roll this. Okay, so it landed about where I thought it would. So this is a good sign. So what if we drop this onto it? Okay, as expected. Alright, this is going about how I figured. Now, what from here? Because what will that accomplish? Because I could drop the globe and it'll land on it, because it's making a seesaw right now. The question is, do I want the melon on the other side first? Because I assume I can get the melon onto it. But what does, I mean, it would accomplish in maybe launching the globe. No, it would launch the melon. But this game is also goofy, so it might also launch the globe. Okay, well, let's do this in the way that I think it wants. So I think it wants this. I think it wants me to put the melon onto this. Okay, this is how I rock it, yeah. So we put this over here. Oh no, okay, oh no, we have the other vase on there now. Okay, so I can launch that. But what will that do for me? Okay, that did not launch. I guess the globe would be lighter in weight. Oh, in that case, do I put the globe on first? Ah, I think we maybe have it, maybe. I almost feel like the globe would still roll off, though. I can no longer trick this globe. So I'm now trapped. Okay, so, Okay, I think I had the right idea. Megan's being really quiet, so I assume I'm maybe on the correct path.
I mean, I don't want to say anything. I have to let you fail after all.
I'm definitely on the correct path. I can tell now. I'm on the correct way of thinking, Megan. I'm on the correct way of thinking. I can feel it. Okay, hold on. Let me have a look at chat here. I think it was the one I had the toughest time with in terms of a spike. Okay. It's understandable. Like the jump from this one. Yeah, fair. This one does seem like it could be another challenging one. Fun, but challenging. In the mobile version, I swear the dialogue triggers every time, which sucks because I pretty much... You got pretty stuck on this? Yeah, I do wonder what the differences actually are in the mobile version. Like does the dialogue pop up every time? It might. Okay, so I think we're on the right track. So swinging the sword might actually be a bait. Maybe. I fucked up, but I still need to do this, so I didn't fuck up too bad. Alright. Turn. And spin. Okay, it's still going fine. Then we do this. Watch this all, like, actually be a fake out, right? Because it's, like, actually so perfect that I could see it being a fake out now. Because, see, I feel like, will this stay? It will. Okay, it will stay. Now we don't roll it again, because if we do, I assume it rolls off, and we don't want that. So now we go up. Then we turn you. Then we rock you like a hurricane. Gets launched. Okay, now that's big enough. Because now we can go onto the sword and go katonk. Slow-mo. Hell
You figure
yeah.
that out really quickly.
Well, when I saw the thing fall and when I saw where the vase rolled, I was like, okay, I can turn that into some kind of seesaw as long as the vase rolls in the exact same spot. Okay, well, I'm glad I figured out a difficult one, presumably pretty quickly, so thank you.
I mean, it was
Thank
like,
you.
what, 4 tries? Maybe 5?
Maybe
bad.
something like that. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's see. We saw what the melon did on the sword. So, true. It did go directly on the sword. Frag is frigging the sword faster than I did. Well, thank you. Thank you. Hey, New Game Plus. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing today, friendo? I'm pretty sure you buy chapters, and the first chapter is like a free demo. Oh, really? You buy by chapter. That's interesting. I don't have time to watch today, sadly, but wanted to at least drop in. Oh, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Like I've always said, even if you can just drop in for a moment, fraction of a second, I always appreciate that, right? As does Megan, I'm sure.
Of course.
She's being really quiet now. I wonder if the storm got to her.
No, my mom's using the Roomba, so it's loud.
Okay, fair. But yeah, thank you very much, New Game Plus. I really appreciate that, my dude. Makes me happy. I can't imagine anyone not going the full way. It's just so well paid. Well, that's the thing. That's probably how they get you. They give you the free demo, they suck you in, and then you're paying for it, right?
I mean, yeah, but it's not even like it's that expensive. Like when my brother bought this on iOS years and years ago, I think it was like $5 for like every couple chapters, or like $15 for the entire game, or something like that. It was really cheap.
Should be more, to be honest. Make it $60
I mean,
phone game.
It was definitely worth the $50 retail price when it came out on DS way back when.
First year demo, yeah, I like the way they did it. No need for a demo app. No, that's honestly pretty smart. Yeah, you know, just having the app and then the first 3 chapters are treated like a demo, but you can continue playing. I think that's really nice. I kind of like that. Overdose and well done. Thank you. Thank you. He does suck back all those pills. Yeah, I gotta admit, that's probably a little too much.
Just a little bit.
There, the minister finally took his medicine. I think maybe he even took too much medicine. Such a greedy man. Huh? He's supposed to take 2 capsules with water. Why doesn't he know that? Cut the guy some slack. There, see?
Oh, I forgot they reused the cook.
Is this guy secretly the chef? Are they the same people?
Maybe.
Whew, that was a lot of work. Well, hopefully this taught him a lesson. Huh? He greatly underestimated his dependence on his medicine. I hope he learned something from this experience. First, know yourself. That is the key to everything. I think you need to listen to your own advice. Anyway, let's go back to the world of the present. Now it's like $150 on eBay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, it was pretty expensive. Like, I bought this quite a few years ago, probably about 2015-ish, and it was like 40 bucks, but like right after that it shot up pretty high.
Dude, I'm willing to bet so many DS games are like that though, right? At least DS games kind of like this. Well, Nintendo games are like that in general, and I know... Now, I know the DS is well loved, but I don't think... I don't imagine a lot of, like, every gamer would consider Game 1, because I know I didn't. I didn't for the reason of I was like, oh, it's a mobile game. Mobile system, I'm not mobile, I have consoles. Because I was stupid, right? Because I was a dumbass, right? So that was my reasoning. And I'm sure there are a lot of other people like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if even though the DS sold well, it still probably didn't do quite as well as most consoles would have at the time, you know?
Yeah, like, it depended on what game you bought. Like, I know quite a few years ago now, I think it was around like 2017, I ended up buying physical copies of the Phoenix Wright games because I wanted them after my brother moved out. And I think in total between the 3 games, I spent roughly 180 bucks, with Trials and Tribulations being about 90.
Oh, wow.
So they were quite expensive back then. Mind you, this is before they did the HD ports and stuff on the 3DS, and then eventually the Switch and PC. So they might be a little lower now, but they were really expensive back then.
Okay. But, like, especially with games like this, right? Where, you know, they're probably kind of more niche, right? Especially, at least for the time, right? Because, I mean, even now, like, I know some people, you know, you, Bass Ackwards, and, I had another friend before I played Ghost Trick that would occasionally mention Ghost Trick. And one of my TF2 friends, one of my TF2 teammates, also would have known this game. He never talked about it, but I know his name was a reference to this game. I know that.
Yeah.
Because he was Sissel, right? That's what his game name was. So, but I mean, even then, I don't really hear too many people talking about Ghost Trick, you know?
No, it's kind of one of those cult following games where people got really into it that played it, but it kind of just fell under. It'd be nice if they released like a new Switch port at some point. That'd be cool.
Dude, Ghost Trick remake, now in full 3D VR Ghost Trick.
Or better yet, a sequel of some kind.
Intriguing. See, I was thinking that. I was like, well, what about a Ghost Trick 2? But then I'm like, well, I don't know how the game ends. So I don't know if it even, like, fits for a sequel. I have no clue. Legitimately, I have no clue how this game's gonna end, like, at all. I don't know how it's gonna go.
I will say it has a pretty concise and conclusive ending, so if they were gonna do it, it would have to be some kind of spin-off of different characters. Maybe different ghost powers or something.
I mean, that would still work, right? Like, that would still work. That'd still be cool.
Well, yeah, I just think the universe is really cool, the characters are really cool. I think it'd be interesting to see more of it, even in, like, a different character's perspective.
One of the best in the system, and I think that the DS has the best library. Well, one of the best libraries. Yeah, I see a lot of people talk well about DS games well enough, right? Which is why I was actually talking to Megan before I stream. I want to play more, because I feel like I missed out a lot on DS games, and I think I can
definitely did, yeah.
Finally get around to doing them. So I think it should be very, very nice. He's in a barbershop quartet with the chicken kitchen cook. That'd be sick, actually, dude. I'd like that. That'd be a good spin-off right there. Lock's Quest is a game I got that's actually both surprisingly rare and adored. I'll have to look into it. Megan, you ever heard of it?
I have not.
No, all right. She's probably gonna Google it immediately. Yeah, I know how Megan works. I think it had a.
My life.
I think it had a fairly small printing. All right. Frag reminded me that it existed, and I played straight through. Yeah, you did. I mentioned it, and you're like, oh yeah, and then you like played straight through the thing. It was very impressive. Has a small window for a sequel. Ah, okay.
It does actually look like it has a Steam port, so it is
Really?
available on Steam. It looks like a 2D action RPG tower defense hybrid game.
Okay, I'll have to look into it. You have me kind of curious.
Yeah, I will send you the link so we can look at it later.
Hi, thank you. In the VN spheres I frequent, Ghost Trick is widely loved. In fact, more than the Ace Attorney series, and I agree personally. AAA is great, but this is something else. Hell yeah. Alright, before we get too distracted again, I should probably continue.
Yeah.
Because I love getting distracted with talk, and everybody, feel free to like talk as much as you want, by the way. I don't mind. I'm not saying you guys need to stop. I just need to occasionally take a break from reading to do reading in the video game, I guess. And so the Justice Minister is now back to life, but the furrows on his brow are even deeper now. And apparently our lady detective is the present cause of those furrows. Look, detective. He was sentenced after a fair trial and the man himself wants to be executed.
But there was no evidence. All they had was his own confession.
Wait, are you eating food?
I was drinking.
Okay, I was gonna say, it sounded like your mouth had like something in it at the start. So I was like, wait a minute.
Thirsty, okay.
But it was no ordinary confession. It was the confession of an esteemed detective. Stay back! I told you, I don't want anybody coming near me.
Mr. Minister, please listen to me. I might be able to gather new evidence in that case tonight.
What?
So please, just give me a little more time.
Ellipses. I just got a call from the prison. Your death row convict apparently just escaped.
Ellipses.
Unfortunately, after all this time, it seems he now wants to dodge his punishment.
But.
When he's apprehended, his sentence will be carried out. Tonight.
No. But when that sentence was handed down, you were against enforcing the death penalty. So why did you sign the order all of a sudden?
Let's see, Tad says I like the subtle voiceover thing you and Megan have going on. I think it's really nice. I like it too, honestly. Gives me less work to do, and I don't know, it just feels more fluid, I guess. I don't know, I enjoy it. So I'm glad you do too. Thanks, Tad. I thought Megan was gonna say something there, so you know, that's why I paused for so long and kind of awkwardly. I apologize.
I mean, it is nice. I admit I don't like reading a lot of dialogue, but Matt likes hearing it, so I end up doing it a lot these days.
That is true. That is true. Well, I was simply performing my duty as Justice Minister. That's all there is to it. And I think Megan does a good job, to be perfectly honest with you. Trick time. Lynn looks like she's about to rip into the Justice Minister. Now, I will say, if there ever is like more dialogue from a woman in a game, I'm not gonna make Megan do it all, because I know, unlike me, Megan's voice isn't trained for long bouts of speaking, where you read dialogue, and I'm not gonna lie, it does hurt after a while. So Megan, you know, that'd probably happen to Megan a lot sooner than it would with me.
Most likely.
I think she's forgotten all about me. I think I'll send her a little signal. Time to tap that booty with the sword. Not quite. Missed it by inches, but you know.
Close.
It was very close.
Cecil, there you are.
It sounds like the minister is being very stubborn.
That's right, he is. Maybe we shouldn't have saved him after all.
The minister has to have the execution carried out tonight, and he has a very good reason for it.
A good reason?
I told Lynn what I had learned about the kidnapping.
Kidnapping? They kidnapped the Justice Minister's daughter?
Apparently.
Oh, my goodness.
She walks.
But still. That's still no reason to hurry forward with the execution.
Why don't you go ahead and say that to the Justice Minister then?
The poor man. I hate to do that to him.
Oh, by the way, do you think you could carry me?
Oh, right. Sure. Not very handy, is it? Having no legs.
So she's just gonna carry the glove around? No, she's carrying the sword. That's badass, dude.
She dropped you.
She did. It hurt a little bit, but I'm fine. I forgot how cold Lynn was there. Just should have let him die. I know, right? It's pretty brutal. What are you going to do with that globe? Crack me in the head with it?
Oh, this? Or... Pay no attention to this.
It's kind of hard not to pay attention to it. By the way, and please pardon me if this is a silly question. Sorry, I feel like I just have like a piece of hair like chilling right by my nose and it keeps getting in my vision. It's like kind of weird.
Oh, that's annoying.
That is kind of annoying. I did shave today. I don't know if anyone could tell, but I got a little bit cleaned up. And I'm thinking maybe that could have something to do with it because it wasn't there earlier. Can't hurt if you're already dead. True. I feel no pain. Just the shame of not being able to read blackboards, I guess. Hey, Claus! I already said welcome to the stream earlier. I know. I just want to say hey, Claus again. Pay attention. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yes.
Wizard of Oz is great, but also horrible in what they all had to go through. But, you know, still great as a movie. Greg, why are you both in the game and beside the... True. Man, I can't...
not quite as frazzled.
Not at the moment, no. Thankfully. Maybe if I let it grow out again for another year, then, you know, maybe it'll look like that again. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I'll let it grow
It's
out
funny,
for
because
another
he
year.
almost has the same beard you do.
Yeah, it's close. It is really close. You could use a little bit more on the chin, and then it's a lot like me. But yeah. Klaus makes a good point. Maybe I should cosplay this guy one day. By the way, and please pardon me if this is a silly question. Were you talking to somebody just now? But of course not, right? I mean, there's no such thing as ghosts, right? Are you talking about me? Ah! No, there's no such thing. This is a dream. It's nothing but a dream. Don't you remember me? That's a good imagery there. My dream is talking to me. Humph. So now I'm a dream, eh? I like how we're starting to develop this kind of cult here.
Mr.
I have like people I can hear, you know, Cecil or Cecil.
Yeah, I know, right? We know. We know about your daughter. She was kidnapped, wasn't she? And if the execution doesn't take place tonight, you won't see her again.
Gah! Gah! Take more pills. Your medicine! Medicine!
Medicine!
Oh wait, that's you. Yeah, that's right. That was your line. Gah! Gah! That's all I can say with that.
He's gonna overdose on it.
Oh, what am I going to do? The death row prisoner has escaped. If he isn't executed tonight, my daughter, my Emily.
Well, what if that execution isn't the right thing to do?
Gah. Come on, Lynn. If you keep pressing him like that, he's gonna die again.
What can I do, then?
Yeah, we're in kind of a tough spot. You always pronounce it like sizzle? I feel like, okay, so I have the pronunciation of Sissel. Megan has the pronunciation of Cecil. And you have the pronunciation of Sizzle. I'm not saying any of them are right. Right? I'm just more used to Sissel, so I'm probably just gonna keep saying Sissel. But I find that really interesting. Does anybody else have a specific pronunciation they like with his name? Because I doubt there's anything official saying, oh, it's definitely this, right? Not like what Pokemon has with, you know, Arceus, right?
Or Arceus. Or Arceus.
Or, you know, fucking Kyogre, right?
No, get out of here with that.
We have to do something about that kidnapping. Until we do that, it'll be impossible to get the minister on our side. That's the way I see it. I think I'll start by gathering info on the kidnapping. And the only way I know how. Well, good thing I traced the phone there earlier. Let's have a talk with our boy and girl, though. We meet again, Mr. Minister. What? I've never seen you before. In any case, I'm a very busy man. If you're a dream, please don't bother me when I'm awake. I'm not a dream.
Looks like it's just a waste of time trying to talk to this guy.
I think you're right, stubborn Justice Minister. Please stop speaking ill of me inside my own head. I mean, he has a point, right? Like, speaking ill about you, I guess that's kind of like a schizophrenia thing, isn't it? Because don't you sometimes have voices, like, not you specifically, because I know you don't have, I don't know, you don't have schizophrenia as far as I know anyway. But like, isn't that kind of a thing where schizophrenics will like hear a voice inside their head that calls them down like a lot? I think that's part of the thing with schizophrenia.
I think it depends a lot on the kind of other personality that they have. Like, obviously, if they have one that's more dominant than the other one, it is very likely that they may harass or put it down or whatever. Like, actually have an argument in their head. But, I don't know.
Okay, fair. Kyogre. Yeah. Oh, like, honestly, between Kyogre and Kyogre, I like Kyogre a lot more. Because it doesn't sound dumb. It doesn't sound dumb, but Kyogre sounds dumb. And that's kind of why I like that, right? I've always heard it Sissel. Well, that's not just your pronunciation. Even though I would see that as Sisley, right? Anyway. Alright, so you've always heard it as my pronunciation. Alright. See, I'm thinking that's probably more correct, just because my friend who called himself Sissel never corrected me, or literally any of us other people who also called him Sissel, right? So I assume...
Sissel seems good.
What was that?
I mean, it makes sense. Sissel seems good.
Yeah, like, once again, I'm not saying anybody's pronunciation is wrong, right? To be fair. I don't think it's an official way. So, Megan, if you start calling him Sissel now, I'm gonna be upset. You're the Cecil lady, alright?
I don't want to call him Cecil.
Why not?
I don't know, it's dumb.
It's not dumb. It's not a dumb pronunciation of it. It's just your pronunciation of it. And that's not dumb. I'm going to head out for tonight, play some games, enjoy Ghost Trick. Good luck. Hey, thank you, Tad. You go have a great night tonight, have fun, and wish to catch you later, friendo. Thank you very much for stopping by.
Yeah, have a good night.
He is not dead, so now it is not taboo. I have a thingy blocking the rest of your text. I apologize. It's gonna go away soon, though. It's just Chatsy showing me things to speak ill of the minister.
Don't you think there's something fishy about this kidnapping thing?
Fishy? Yeah, I have more time to touch my ear.
I mean, the demand is to carry out an execution that was already set to be carried out. It's just like the minister said, there's no need for such a kidnapping.
You might be right. Are you talking to somebody again? No, there's no such thing. No such thing. I'm a realist. I'll never believe in them. Not in the existence of ghosts. Not in this escape from prison. And not in this kidnapping. This realist is running away from several very real facts.
At high speed, too.
Anyway, let me try and find out more about this kidnapping. After all, I know where the kidnappers are.
Oh, that's right. You have their telephone number.
So what if I never did that? Like, what if I never went to their location?
I think the game might force you, I'm not sure.
I think I'll go see what these kidnappers look like.
I'd be curious if the game actually would force you to go on there.
Yeah, I'd be really curious about that too. Alright, well, we know what we can do. We can trick and then not go to that location. But I could, because I don't think anything new would be in any location yet.
I mean, you can check the guard room, see if Bailey's still dancing.
Oh, that's true, that's a good point. If he's still dancing, maybe I'll assume nothing's changed. But I could also go to the Justice Minister's home and maybe see if she'll pick up then.
Yeah, maybe not enough time has passed.
He's still going, dude. Look at him. He's having a good time.
I know, you gotta like that safety dance.
Imagine if the Pokemon Company tweet that Pikachu's actually... Oh, wait. Imagine if the Pokemon Company tweet that Pikachu's actually... I presume that's supposed to be pronounced Pikachu. Pikachooks. That'd be funny, dude. That would be funny. It would not matter since you got the location from the cutscene. Was it in the cutscene? Oh, I guess that's true. I guess the location was in the cutscene. But it didn't unlock a thing until I went there. I don't know. I'd be really curious, honestly. I'd be tempted to check that out. I mean, if I'm going to one, I'll go to all of them and just see if there's anything new. Why not? I've done this enough times. Because then if we get... Oh, look at that. Gray? Hell yeah. What's the matter, Ray? Taking a break? I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I'm apparently starting to lose my strength. What? Let me ask you one favor first, if you don't mind. Is Ray about to die? Like again? Kind of. There's a small creature who needs your powers. You're talking about the little lady, aren't you? She holds a clue to that which you seek. I thought it was someone missile. Damn. I encourage you to lend her your strength. How do you know all this? You'll find out soon enough. I know you can do it. Hurry along, though. Hurry along now. There's no time to waste. Oh, Pikachu. Or Pikachooks. I like that. Okay, I'm going. Dude, that'd be great, man. I don't know, Pokemon... Well, the way Megan always makes it seem like what Pokemon fans are... Like, how they're like, apparently. She makes them sound... Not funny, but really sticklers for names. And pronunciations.
Yeah. They're sticklers for a lot of things, honestly.
Which is why when I finally get back to playing Pokemon Sword, I'm probably gonna have a lot of fun with that.
Oh, probably.
Just like before. I don't see the little girl here anywhere. So does this mean she was really kidnapped? Sissel, we literally went there. We literally went there, Sissel. I know it might assume maybe I didn't go there. But we already went there, Sissel. We know it's a tape recording. But then again, you are a ghost, so you might not know what a tape recording is.
He probably doesn't.
In spite of that, in spite of the fact that her husband and daughter are in trouble, the novelist types passionately on. But I don't get it. How did the kidnappers get a hold of the little girl? Alright, well, we will go... Well, we've been here, so don't go there again. We'll go to the park. Lessons and registration, meow. Hurry up, meow.
Why do you need to be more aggressive when you meow?
Meow!
Exactly.
Alright, so we still vibing, keeping a check on that. Wait, what's this? I've seen this before, right?
On point X.
Yeah, point X, yeah, that's it. Super's office. I mean, there's probably no need. I'll go there anyway. I'm pretty sure there's never gonna be anything here again. I remember someone said that the hardest part about making Pokemon games is making the names for other languages. I believe them. You know what? Yeah, I could see that. I could see it being quite a pain.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. When I watched, what was it? Pokemon Origins? I watched the Japanese version. I'm not gonna lie. I did watch that one first. and the Pokemon games are different, I was like, man, what a world I live in, where Pokemon names are different in other places, you know?
Yeah.
This seems crazy to me, right? Like, he's not Charmander all the time? Yeah, like, it's crazy. Isn't it? Isn't it, Megan?
It's not Charizard, it's Lizardron.
Yeah, it's Lizardron, right? Which I kind of like, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I always thought it was supposed to be like, I guess a play on like Godzilla, because it kind of reminded me of like the Godzilla monster names.
I mean, maybe I could see that. Oh, we've been to the card room already, I don't need to go back here. And then you have, you know, now I only know this from watching Corone, you know, the VTuber, how like Psyduck is Koduck. Which I kind of like, to be honest. I kind of like Koduck a bit more, I'm not gonna lie. You know? Although I think the evolution is still...
Psyduck.
What was that, Megan?
Well, it's funny they call it Psyduck, considering it's not even Psychic type even after it evolves. It gets Psychic moves, but it's not officially Psychic type.
That's true, you're right. It's not a Psychic type, it just knows Psychic moves. Yeah, you're right. Man, that's interesting.
Can we get, like, a Alolan Golduck?
How would a Alolan Golduck, like, look? How would that line look? Would they look smart? Maybe they'd look smart without a constant headache.
Yeah, I feel like they'd probably look very sleek.
Yeah, probably look like cool and stuff, right? That's what my thought would go to. But yeah, I was like, man, that's weird. It's cool, but it's weird, right? I want to look at the moon again. Really? I swear Golduck's part psychic? I think Golduck is. I think Golduck is part psychic. It's Psyduck that might not be.
I'm not sure. Hold on, let me double check, because I could be wrong.
I watched Pokemon XY anime and sub, and it is way better than the English despite the name changes. Yeah, see, I could see it. See, here's the thing, right? So, spoilers, some in the future that Megan may or may not want to do with me. But I actually want to do like a Let's Watch of the Pokemon series. I know that's ambitious, but hear me out. I think that would just be really fun, right? And it would take me on a nostalgia trip, which I think sounds really fun. And I think I would watch the early stuff in English, but I'd probably watch the later stuff in Japanese, maybe.
Most likely.
Because I could not imagine watching the original series in Japanese. It would be so weird and foreign to me, right? Like, that's the thing. So I feel like I would need to watch at least, like, most of the series in English, but maybe watch, you know, maybe X and Y, certainly Alolan stuff, right? In Japanese. And by the way, I haven't seen anything but clips, but Alolan Pokemon seems really good, right? It looks really good and really flashy.
It does. Also, I just looked it up, and Golduck is pure water type.
Really? I always thought he was part psychic as well. Maybe that's just because he has a little gem in his head, right?
Well, he has the gem, and I mean, he learns a decent amount of psychic moves. Like, just looking at his Sword and Shield moveset, he gets Confusion, he gets Zen Headbutt, he gets Amnesia, Wonder Room. He can also learn Light Screen and Rest, and Shadow Claw. I know that's Ghost type, but that's interesting.
That is interesting. Well, I learned something today. That's interesting.
And of course, Psychic.
I always thought Golduck was at least part psychic. That's interesting. That's neat to learn.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't give it to him at some point.
Random aside, I was doing a puzzle hunt, and there was one of the VTubers. Cool. Time to fall down the rabbit hole, bass backwards. Because, yeah, VTubers are quite the rabbit hole. Including the band episodes. What do you think, Megan? If we did a Let's Watch on Pokemon, which I'm advocating for right here and right now, because I think that'd be really fun. Would we do band episodes?
I mean, I guess that would depend on you. I would say the only one you probably shouldn't do would be the Porygon episode. Because
yeah, probably best not to do the Porygon one. And well,
like, when it comes to like the Safari Zone one, or even the one where Jesse and James are dressed up as girls on the beach.
Yeah, where
like,
James
I guess
has
it depends on how risque you want to be.
Megan, I've streamed games where there's like some nudity. I've streamed Metro, and that's been fine. I think I can show James with titties, right?
I mean, that's fair. So you're probably okay with everything aside from the Porygon one.
I mean, probably, right? Because yeah, I think doing one for the Porygon one might be yeah. There's a lot of bad stuff associated with that one, so that one maybe not so much. But one where James has titties, yeah, that one seems fine. And one where Jesse pulls out a gun on a dude, that seems fine to me too. Yeah. FYI, I ship Satoshi and Sarita. I mean, honestly, I think it's probably the best and probably most accurate ship I've ever like seen. In Pokemon.
Yeah, like I know a lot of people will ship Ash and Misty, but Serena seems good. But I haven't actually watched X and Y anime, so I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, so we won't spoil. See, here's the thing. I won't spoil things for Megan then. We won't spoil things for Megan. I know enough about all that I can kind of say I at least know why it's a super good ship, right? I can acknowledge that. But yeah, you know. But as for how long would that even take? Probably a long time, but I think it'd be fun. And I want to watch it. See, that's kind of the thing, right? Is like, I want to watch it. We're just going to keep it like looking at the moon because I'm talking now, so it's probably going on a little bit.
I was just going to say, you came here to look at the moon and you're not even looking at the moon.
Well, I was about to leave and then we got talking about this, so I'm like, well, may as well just talk about this a tiny bit, right?
I mean, that's fair. Like, I don't necessarily mind if we get a little sidetracked.
But, like, I want to watch it anyway. I've been wanting to rewatch through the Pokemon series anyway. And I was thinking, well, you know, if I'm going to watch through it, why not? Because I want to do Let's Watches anyway, because I think it's fun. I think Megan is still iffy on it, because I think Megan thinks it'll be different than when we normally watch anime. It won't be. It'll probably be legitimately 100% the same. And so, you know, Megan's just a little bit worried, but I'm really trying to convince her that it'll be normal and it'll be fun. And, you know, it'll be a good time. That's the only reason why I haven't done it yet, but I've had this idea for a while now. I just want to, like, actually start it. So soon, I'm pressuring Megan a little bit, and I think it's finally starting to work. So I'm hoping we'll see some Let's Watch stuff up on the channel soon enough. But it'd probably take a while to get through all Pokemon. Pokemon's very, very long.
We'd probably have to do, like, maybe an episode of Pokemon, maybe a different show, and kind of, like, mix and match what we're doing.
That's kind of thing. I feel like we'd have to do it in parts, right? Because we couldn't do all of Pokemon in one go. No way. Too much. Way too much.
No.
There's, like, no way. Let's see. Porygon's episode has long since been fixed. Really? Well, if that's the case, then yeah, maybe we can slot that one in, because I've never actually seen that one. I don't think I've seen... I don't think I've seen the Safari Zone one either, actually.
I haven't either, because all the Pokemon I watched would have been on TV way back when, so I haven't seen, like, any of the band episodes.
Yeah. So, yeah, well, if we... Okay, how about this? If Megan and I find the one that's fixed, then we will do that one. Because I think that's a good idea. I think that'd be fun. Then we can talk about the history, right? Not like everybody already doesn't know the history. But yeah, that's cool. So they removed the flashing lights. Okay, that's neat. I haven't been active following it if I recall the Sinnoh season being excellent. Missy's too much tsundere, IMO. Megan, do you think that's true? It's been ages, so I can't really say
that's kind of
much.
the appeal of her character.
True. There's also that episode about Barboach.
I've never heard about that one. That's interesting.
And Wishcrash that was banned because folklore means it might cause earthquakes. Yeah, because that was after the Fukushima earthquake or whatever, wasn't it? Yeah, I think I remember hearing something about that. That, like, it was just a very poorly timed episode or something like that. And it got, like, banned. I don't remember the details, but I think I heard something about that.
That makes sense.
There were some amazing mistakes that I wonder if they fixed. How many Pokemon movies have there been? Oh, yeah, we'd have to do the Pokemon movies, too. And I would try to make sure we do them in, like, canonical order, I guess. Because it'd be kind of weird to finish the series and be like, oh, Mewtwo now. And Megan, that's going to include the one on Netflix where they did the remake of the first movie, because I think that'd be fun.
I know. I was just looking at my external because I could have sworn I had a file of like a bunch of the Pokemon movies, at least up until I want to say Gen 5 ones, and there were somewhere around like 14 of them, but I can't seem to find it at the moment, so maybe I don't have it anymore.
Oh wow, dude. Yeah, I will give the Netflix movie this. So I didn't actually watch the full thing. I only watched the beginning of it. Because that's like the one thing I fully remember from like the original. Because I remember, and this is a very vivid memory, right? A very vivid memory. Because I was a big Pokemon kid back in day, Megan, right? Big Pokemon kid. As we all were, right? Most likely, we all probably were, right? And I remember there being the movie, and it being like advertised all over the place, and how some episodes in the actual show like hinted at things that would happen in the movie. Big hype, big deal. I remember sitting there in that theater. I think I might have been with my cousins. And it was badass, dude. It was like such a good time. I don't know. It was such a good time. Having the short film at the beginning. It's like, oh, this is different. But it's fun. Oh, look, it's new Pokemans. You know? Like, it was really sick. It was really fun. It's like, oh, look, it's Pika-Blue. Hell yeah. Sick, right?
No, I remember Pikachu's Vacation very vividly. We actually had like a written book of the entire thing, and like there was bits and pieces in there that would show pictures that were directly from the short before the movie. It was really good.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, I didn't end up watching it in theaters. We ended up renting it at one point or another after it came out on VHS, and we watched it with our cousins.
And then, dude, I remember, like, when it shows them sitting down having the meal, and then you have that one dude coming in. He's like, hey, I challenge you to Pokemon battle. I think he says it in a more aggressive way.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, it has the theme music playing. It's a badass battle with, like, movie budget. And it was like, oh my god, this is awesome. This is great. Little me wouldn't have said the word badass. But it would have been great, right? It was so into it. It was so good. It was such a good way to start the movie. It was such a good way to start the movie.
It was good. If we do watch the first Pokemon movie, we have to watch it in English because they make so many mistakes in the dub, and it's hilarious.
Yes, for sure. For sure. Are you gonna make different from Detective Pikachu? So Netflix did this thing where they remade, I believe it is like a full-on remake of Mewtwo Strikes Back, but they do it in like 3D, right? But it is like so it doesn't look appealing, to be honest. It looks like it's probably very cheap. But I legit watched the first few minutes, and they recreated that battle so well from the beginning of the first movie. You could literally watch them side by side, like the animated one and the remake on Netflix. And you could say it's almost one for one, and I was really impressed by that. Because I was like, damn, they got this battle like perfectly. And it made me actually really want to watch the Netflix movie, because I think it might actually potentially be good. Right? At least good by Pokemon Movie 1 standards, right?
You do realize if they didn't get it right, that the Pokemon fan base would crucify them?
No, but that's the thing, right? Megan, like, they actually got it, like, super right. Like, I'm not a part of the Pokemon fan base. Legitimately, I don't really care too much, right? So you saying that, I'm sorry, Megan, doesn't really mean too much to me. But I'm sorry, Megan. I'm sorry. To me, as like a more casual nowadays Pokemon fan, that impressed the shit out of me. If it didn't impress like the Pokemon community as a whole, I don't really care. But it impressed me, right? And I thought that was really neat.
That's fair. I wouldn't care that much either. I just know that, like I've said with the names and pronunciations, there's a lot of fans in the Pokemon community that are very much sticklers for what they're doing. So I imagine, when it comes to a remake of a beloved classic movie, they would probably be very judgmental, but I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of them were not happy with it.
Like I said, whether the movie's good or not, I don't really know. But I was impressed that they got it that close. Like I said, it wasn't perfect 1-to-1, I don't think. I think a Pokemon might have been changed. I don't remember. But it was really impressive. Really, really impressive.
I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if they changed the Pokemon. Just considering how many Pokemon have come out since then, they probably want something that appeals more.
Speaking of anime, have you watched... Is that Vivi? Vivi. I don't recall it.
I have actually never heard of it.
It's like Near Replicant X Terminator? That'd be interesting. Best actors to start a podcast. I mean, I guess we could podcast over Pokemon episodes while we watch it. That'd be kind of funny. Okay, and legit, I've actually had the idea for a podcast for many years, but I don't think it'll ever happen. Mostly because the people that I think would be really fun to have in that podcast, Megan can be there too. I think she'd be good. I don't think would really care for too much to do it. I will be honest. But I've legitimately had the idea for a podcast ever since, like, before I even started streaming. If I'm being honest. Megan's quiet. I feel like I offended her. I'm sorry, Megan.
No.
Was more into Digimon. Digimon was really good. I also watched the first Digimon movie in theaters. Hell yeah, that was really sick too. I know the movie's probably not aged very well, but as a kid, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun. And it was really cool to, like, see it. It was just so cool to see, like, your favorite shows on the big, like, as a kid, right? To see your, like, some of your favorite shows get a movie. You know, I feel like there's just something about that, you know? Because it just feels so cool. Alright, well, Megan's quiet again, so I'm not getting anything from her. She'll just make me seem awkward, alright? Okay. Digimon is interesting. I heard that it was surprisingly satanic compared to Pokemon, which got all the scorn. I don't know if I'd say, like, satanic. I mean, I guess I could say it was a bit more like, well, I mean, it had a devil in it. It did have a devil in it. And a vampire. Yeah, it had I guess maybe you could say it was kind of a bit more satanic in a way, yeah. Digimon was good, though. I did like Digimon. I like both. I honestly like both equally, if I'm being honest.
I need to watch more Digimon.
Found it interesting how they got Post Malone to cover Hootie and the Blowfish song of the original. They even incorporated music from the games. So good. Yeah, that cover. Oh, wait. So did you see Detective Pikachu? I actually have not. Megan has, but I haven't seen Detective Pikachu.
Yes.
Oh, it's pronounced Vivi. Vivi?
Vivi?
Vivi? Maybe Megan is looking up... Maybe Megan is looking up on the internet. Oh, she might be, actually. That would explain why she's gone, like, quiet. That's a good point.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Because she does do that. She will do that. She'll go quiet when she's looking things up. And she'll stop responding to me.
Sometimes, but...
I think I will look that up later, because, I mean, to be fair, we have a lot of anime to get through. Some of them I want to do Let's Watchers of as well, I'm going to be honest. But that might be an interesting one to look up, because I'd be curious.